Yes. Why do you think youth has to be empowered? Well, I don't know as well. That's why today our guest has to break down more about that. So, the one and only Nzisa Matula will be in the building just in a few to break down more about that. So, in case you are wondering, we are live from the Emory Hotel, Kandara Road. You should be paying us a visit so that you get to check out our amazing offers, services, and so forth. So right about now, kabla tuendele sana, allow me to introduce our guest today, being a Saturday. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah.
Well, we continue. Before we proceed, why do you think youth has to be empowered?
I think youth have lots of capabilities, and we have a lot of energy and a lot of things we have a vision of doing. And through this, we need people who can support us, people who can tell us or can guide us in the right way, people who can assure us that we can do it,
Yeah.
and be given the right facilitations, I would say, and resources to make our dreams come true. So I think that's why youth really need to be empowered.
I agree with you. Yeah. Anyways, so even though kuko kama dawa, make sure una comment hapo kwenye comment section. Tell us your views as well. Mbona unafikiria ma youths wanafaa kuwa empowered in one way or the other? So before we proceed with today's conversation, let's take a very quick break, then we'll be right back. Welcome back. So when you mecheki tuko na so amazing offers. Kwanza today being a weekend, tuko na happy hour hapo hivyo, unaweza cheki. Fika IG Emory Hotel, get to follow them for more offers and more services and so forth. So without forgetting, today in the building tuko na the one and only, well, she is the Advocacy Youth Empowerment Miss Face of Humanity Kenya. She is a brand ambassador, Kitui County, wasewa Kitui, and she is an entrepreneur as well. So, getting back to you, let me know, what's your vision as far as youths are concerned?
Me being a young person, there is lots of challenges I face when I'm building myself. Okay. Even now. And one of the challenges are, you may have all the ideas in your head, you may have all the creativity in your head, but you really need you need someone or a group of people to push you forward with resources, because most of us young people, we are not, in this moment, we are not having those opportunities of employment or an income which can help you maybe to start it's not easy for someone to start a channel of yours. It needs a lot of investment.
Sure.
So my vision for young people is, with the small network I have, to create a network whereby youth can be able to support it on accessing employment, developing their skills, helping them to grow even their talent, This only comes by, resourcing different companies, different individuals, bringing their resources together and making sure that, seeing young people prospering with whatever we can offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far so good, you've been working with the youths. Now, unaweza sema labda, is it evidence kuna mayouth umework nao na wame succeed somewhere else maybe?
Yes, actually, nimework na different youth and nimeona possibility ya youth ku succeed in the right network. We have a program of supporting youth talent and skills. So what we are working on is bringing a platform whereby youth can be helped to develop different skills, let's say carpentry, catering, tailoring, you taught things you really love doing. Let's say someone has also a talent for singing, they have a talent for spoken words. Yeah, we have different talents. Bringing them together, bringing their mentors or people who have those networks which can help them push forward and making a progress or seeing a story of these young people moving, pushing forward. So our main aim is to create a permanent change into somebody who has a talent, who has a skill, and making sure that it's playing an impact into their lives.
Well, I feel like you're focusing too much to youths when you are talent or something, but kuna ule mse bado haja realize talent yako or something. How do you handle such like?
So this is what we do. We open we are now that's upcoming now. We are going to have a platform whereby youth can converse. They can share their stories or maybe their concerns. They can ask questions and even get to engage with people who have knowledge on identifying. That people who can converse with you and tell you, I think this is your strength.
Sure.
Having these people on the table and helping them to realize what they really can do.
All right.
Now from there, it will be much more easier for them to know, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I will be forward, move on and doing without any confusion.
Okay. I think so far so good you've been working with a lot of youths maybe. But come on, unaweza niambia ile umeona kama mayouth wengi wana lack nini kwa wale umemeet now?
Yeah, I've engaged with lots of young people and I think wengi wana lack support, we lack support because nowadays in this world is like, who do you know, which network of people are you associated with? But as youth, we should really avoid having this mentality because it's only where you associate yourself in which will reflect the person will be. Youth wengi wanajiassociate na law, we associate ourselves in a situation whereby at the end of the day we remain to be uko chini, unaona? I think most of the youth also, we lack the confidence to present yourself in front of maybe a company and tell them, I'm just a Form 4 leaver and I think this is what I can do. I'm willing to work in your company for 1 month or 2 months for free and see where my strength is. And then from there, if you can employ me, it's fine, but I'm really willing to volunteer in your company. Like most of the youth will lack that confidence to express ourselves and, say what we feel and what we want to do.
Okay.
Also, most of the youth, we really lack people to speak on our behalf.
Okay.
We have so many young people out there who have lots of capabilities, but if we had a movement which is guiding or leading the youth and being able to speak one voice with one identity, I think things could be very easy. It could also be very easy for youth to say, on the government level, we want to have to be able to sit on the table where people are making decisions, like decision making and policy making.
Sure.
I mean, if we could present ourselves on this level, even our own government could have strength and confidence in us to say, okay, we are going to offer you this chance. Come on the table when the policy and decisions are being made, and we'll have most of the matters which concern youth being represented, and lots of funds also given out there for most of the movements for the youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you've mentioned something like mayouth wengi wana like confidence. Maybe do you think that's the main reason? Okay. Is that part of the reasons zenye unafikiria gava ipay mayouth's job?
Yeah, I think no, not only that. I think kuna a lot of challenges youth amekuwa face, and this has been pushing them away and creating fear in our lives.
Okay.
So we go, for example, you go somewhere. In a government office, for example, and then you ask for employment opportunity.
Sure.
Yeah. And maybe in the process, because in ile unasikiaga nani unajua ama who do you know, who knows you, who are you to come in the office and ask for this, a job opportunity. So through the same, I feel youth have been pressured and they have been manipulated in one way or another, and this has been killing their passion. Ndo nasikia youth anasema mimi hata siwezi apply your job opportunity. Why? Because they feel even if I apply anyway, they have already chosen the person who is going to take that opportunity. So I think ni tu network ama platform ya youth haijakuwa well created ama well displayed, and we are the only people who can display this platform. We are the only people who can say we want this and this to be delivered for us. And it only comes when we create our own movement where youth will be able to speak for their own needs and what they want. So I think that's one of the challenge. Another challenge is like for example, you have the youth funds. So most of the young people have skilled and we have a lot of ideas, but if you go to like an office like the youth funds office, a young person is asked to give a security for a loan or maybe for school fees. We want to take a loan for school fees, but then that office is created for youth matters, but at the same time they're asking you for security. As a young person, you are 19 or 23 years old or 20 years, where are you going to get this security? You have no land, you have no income. You can say I'm working in this company, I can track, you can see and track and trace my salary, and most of us come from really humble backgrounds. We have come to Nairobi to really hustle. So I think those are some of the challenges which youth face, and the government should also see how it can be put down that youth should not really give all these securities and prove their income and all that to be able to get funds for startup businesses.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned about youth and movements so far. Maybe some of the movements zinafaa zikam zenye zita stand out for youth, ndio? But do you think, I think kuna some of them already, do you think they are not doing what they are supposed to do?
I won't say they are not doing what they are supposed to do, because every movement is made with their own vision and what they want to do. Everybody is working according to what they really want to achieve. So it really depends on what, let's say someone will come. Like now we are working on a movement actually, whereby we are working on a movement with the most active youth when it comes to national level, youth involvement matters, and on the county levels. And this is a movement where we are targeting on bringing powerful youth who are not afraid to speak their own voices, who are willing to stand, in front of leaders and tell them this is what we are facing and this is what we need to be changed. So this is something we are working on our side. But yes, there are so many movements, but these movements are serving their own matters, I would say.
All right, so saying it's something you're working on, you as Kitui, like count your...
I would actually, something I would like to make clear. I was appointed by the government as a brand ambassador, but I'm Miss Face of Humanity Kenya, and my main aim is being on a position whereby in the future I can speak for the youth on a national level. So I'm just starting on the right, I think I started on the right foot. And that's my main vision, my longest vision, on the national level, and not only in Kitui County.
All right. All right. So so far so good. If you're given maybe a chance to do an elevator pitch to the president as far as youths are concerned, how are you going to talk to him?
I think that would be a very big opportunity. I would really speak as a young person who has faced the challenges any young, simple young person is facing in the country. So I would definitely express first youth being given the opportunity to be part of the policy and decision making in the country. That is one of the first thing I would ask for, because getting this, youth will be able to get accessibility of all resources which are required out there. Yeah, and also youth being given the chance to be on the leadership. When you are electing MPs, and we are electing the MCAs, there should be policies or chances which are specifically dedicated for the young people, so that the young people can be able to be given what really deserve to them. We need people who understand us, not someone who will come and ask, what are you facing? Someone who has passed through the problem we are passing through. So those people, they will be able to know what to deliver.
Well, I think you mentioned about youths and maybe being leaders or something, but what do you think hinders some of the youths, apart from maybe lacking confidence or something? What else do you think hinders them from being in leadership?
I don't think there is anything which hinders the youth from being in the leadership, because if now you stand, if now, for example, now you stand up as a young person, as you, and you say, I want to be, for example, I want to vie for the presidency, and you really push yourself, people will recognize your confidence. That is one of the things which people want to see. Even if you can't make it, people want to see what is your level of confidence.
Yes.
Through expressing your voice on that, you'll get an opportunity. I mean, it may not be presidency, obvious, but you'll get an opportunity which will place you better place than where you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so even though Kuko, wherever you are watching from, there is my Make Show, and there is where we host our successful leaders to come on board to tell us what they do on their daily basis to make a living, above what they get to inspire, mentor, and transform the lives of the youth. So far, so good. We are with the brand ambassador at Kitui County, and also some of the other titles. So before we get into another break, I want to know maybe which course did you
I did accounts. Actually, I did diploma in accounts.
Okay.
Yes. So, but I've never worked as an accountant. I've always worked into farming industry. Yeah.
All right. Right about now, so many youths are watching you, like especially Wasiwa Kitui County. Okay, it should be at a national level, but can you just say hi to them in your vernacular?
Okay, if it's in the evening, you say, watching data, nini mwendete muno. Yeah.
Anyways, if you know, you know. So before we wind up, let's take a very quick break, then we'll be right back. Welcome back. So a very special shout out to NIBS College. Wase watu wa NIBS tunawatambua. A very special shout out to you. So in case ndo unatujoin, we are live from the Emory Hotel, and we are based up hivi Kileleshwa Kandara Road. So you better pay us a visit so that you get to check out our amazing services and offers and so forth. So right about now, tuko live with the one and only Miss Face of Humanity Kenya. Anyways, she is also advocacy, youth empowerment, and also she's doing a lot as far as our youths are concerned. So let's talk about modeling.
Yeah, modeling is something I really love, I would say. I started modeling when I was in campus. I couldn't walk in heels competing for Miss MKU, Mount Kenya University. Okay. So I had to join salsa so that when I leave my campus, at least I'll be able to.
So you are best salsa dancer as well.
I'm a salsa dancer. I'm a very good kizomba dancer. Oh my God. And I really want to train out to dance tango dance.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best. Anyways, so what should a female model afai kulak kabisa as far as runway and so forth is concerned?
I think it's intelligence. Female models, they really all need to they don't have to lack intelligence and stand out into expressing their power of women in leadership. That is one thing I would say. Because nowadays, most of us models, we are too focused into runways, but we forget what about what we can use to give back to the community.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's one thing I think models shouldn't lack. Yeah.
But according to you, are they having it or they are still lacking? Is it something they are working on?
They have it, but most of us, we are not exercising it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can have something, but you don't exercise it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe which are some of the qualities zenye nitasemaje? Which are some of the qualities of a model anafaa kuwa nazo? Maybe nikicheki Miss Face of Humanity Kenya, maybe afai kuwa na lack these qualities.
Okay, so like for the pageantry, I would say for my own pageantry, Miss Face of Humanity is a pageantry which was started in Europe. Now it's going to be taking part in Canada, Toronto this year in December 4th. So that's a platform which is made for women, phenomenal women who are focused on making permanent change into the society.
Okay.
So we are more dealing into the matters which are touching people's life and making sure that the things we do, they are changing their lives for the better.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, being Miss Face of Humanity Kenya, as you said, I'm focusing on youth empowerment and more into having youth see things like agriculture more important into their lives and using it for their better. Yeah.
You also Miss Superstar Kenya.
Yeah.
Like, what's the main role of?
So Miss Superstar Kenya is a pageantry from Europe, Southeast Europe, and their main aim is to promoting young people into talent, career, and developing their skills. So they take people or advocates from different parts of the world, and they encourage them. Well, they help them to promote their talent.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they are two different pageantries, but they are driving almost the same motives.
Came first. You said that Kitui.
No. I got crowned as Miss Superstar Kenya. That was last year, and earlier this year, I applied. Actually, I did apply for Miss Face of Humanity because it's not just any other pageant. This is a pageant which you really have to prove what can you do apart from just walking on the runway.
Yes.
So there was lots of big challenge, but yeah, I won. Out of lots, like 30, that's ladies in Kenya. And and then after that, I went to Kitui County. I met the governor. We talked on what I can do. I shared with her what I can do when it comes to the youth marathon. And she gave me the opportunity, which I'm really, really humbled about. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, well, as a brand ambassador, maybe ukona which some of the qualities completes you as a brand ambassador?
You know, I'm also a brand ambassador of iStyle Optician, and one of the qualities which completes me is having the heart of giving back to the community and the heart of leadership, heart of caring about the other people. Other people's need more than me, my own needs. So I think that's what completes me.
All right.
Being a brand ambassador.
Talking about youth and leadership, I think youths pia wanafaa kwa wanalan when you wanna solve some of the disputes. I hope you agree with me. But previously, UN walikuanga na strike due to fee increase. I think something like that. Okay, is striking part of how youth should be handled their issues?
I think it depends how it's handled and if it's tracking how it's done. There are, like, for example, there are peaceful demonstrations, right?
Okay.
If the youth think things are done in against their own will, or maybe the way they want it to be done, there are things like peaceful demonstration which can be done. Yeah, you know, discussing with their youth leaders, like it's university leaders.
Yep.
If they cannot solve this, also have the matters solved in a peaceful way that it doesn't affect your peace or your education, like talking about Nairobi University, or maybe it doesn't affect your personal life, you know. Yeah, you have to handle it in a way that it's not affecting the things which you're doing. Yeah, there are so many ways of getting what you want apart from using force.
All right, I got you. So maybe let me know the greatest challenge umekuki face as a brand ambassador Kitui County.
One of the biggest challenges is people think I'm just a young girl who doesn't know what she wants, you know? And I think that most of the people they face the same. But I'm not focusing on the challenges. I'm focusing on what this opportunity has given me. It has given me a power to express myself and to represent my people and people who come from like remote area. I come from a very remote village, by the way. So I'm just so happy because as we continue, this is a platform which has given me a power to be able to represent them and deliver what they want.
Indeed.
So I'm not, as you do something, there's so many challenges on the way, but I'm fighting so hard to make sure that the challenges are also making me a strong person.
Indeed,
Yeah.
so that you can overcome them
Exactly.
as well. Well, you've mentioned about coming from a very remote area. Maybe what do you miss from your home village, Sai, now that you're in town?
What I miss? I miss walking barefoot in my father's farm, taking some baobab fruits, crushing them and eating them just like that. And breaking some watermelon and eating them just like that, just like a village girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, hope utaget huko very soon
I
so that
usually
you
go
get
home. I go home a lot.
How often?
At least twice a month.
At least unajua lazima girls wafike home.
Yeah.
Anyways, so let me know like you also do, maybe you are an entrepreneur, sindio? Maybe nini ilikumake to do the kind of business you're doing right now?
You know, we all need to have income to survive, so that we don't start thinking on where else are we going to start getting money.
Okay.
So I think, and also I want to make my parents proud. That's why I got into brand, commercials. As I mentioned, I'm working at the iStyle Optician, giving free eye clinic to people with eye problems. And we give affordable eye treatments. If you have people actually who have eye problem, like kuna shida ya macho, you need to get sunglasses, you go to iStyle Optician. It's located in Westlands. So we are offering these services very affordably, and we are focused on people who are more into interior areas and they are not able to access these facilities.
You know, you've just mentioned your eye issues, and actually nilikuwa ni invite our next guest juu ya purposely for that.
Yeah.
So am I going to get a guest from your team?
Yeah, actually you can, yeah, sure, because I'm fully the brand ambassador of iStyle. If you want, you can have also the owner of the clinic.
Because I just feel like my youth wengi wana spend a lot of time kwa phones, kwa lapi, especially kumekwanga na kustad online, unacheki. Like so many cases imekam like unaget, my youth wengi wamekuwa na issues. Yeah. I think that's a topic we can handle next time with your guest.
Yeah.
Anyways, so right now there are youths who are watching you from different areas. What kind of message are you having to them?
Just believe in yourself. Don't give up. There's so much challenges. Do what you love to do. Let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Yeah.
Well,
the future is bright. The future is bright.
Really?
If you believe so. Yeah. The future is very bright.
But if there's someone to brighten them.
Yeah, also you can challenge yourself and do it. Don't restrict yourself.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah.
Anything else you feel like people has no idea about Nziza Matula?
Yeah. I have a very, like as Miss Face of Humanity, we have a very big vision of helping the community and making sure that, people are living in a very comfortable environment.
Okay.
So we are looking as many, companies, many corporates to partner with into making our, Face of Humanity visions come true. Yeah.
All right. So maybe before we wind up, like Miss Face of Humanity, is this like a 2021 or how long does it?
I'm a queen forever.
Once a queen forever.
No, it's 2020, 2021. Yeah, the competition will be in December. So once I go for the competitions, now next year, we will be crowning a new queen in Kenya. Yeah.
In Kenya?
Yeah.
But it will happen internationally.
Yeah, it will happen internationally. It happened locally, and then after the national competitions, we do it again. I don't know where it will be next year, but yeah. Yeah.
All right. That is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks sana kwa ku stay tuned since tuanze show up to right now at Nzisa Matulu.
Yeah.
Iko sawa?
Yeah. Nzisa Matulu. That's how you should.
Oh.
Nzisa Matulu.
Hey, itabidi nimelani.
Yeah, and actually that's all my social medias. That's our Nzisa Matulu everywhere.
Across all social media platforms, at Emory Hotel, at Nibs College, at Edivoke 254 Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my make show to patane kesho. Let's do this.